have a question. I've always been interested in the University of Minnesota's apple breeding program. How long has it been going on?
Well, as a matter of fact, we've been in business, if you want to call it that, for over 100 years. We actually started back in 1908 at this facility. We actually started a few years before that, but we kind of do the count from when we ended up at this facility. And our goal back then, as it still is now, is to produce apples that will grow in this climate, and not just barely edible apples, enjoyable apples. So we're hard at work at that. We've had some success, but we're not done yet. The breeding process that we're part of right here is actually a very long process. I mean, not only have we been at it for over 100 years, but it takes us 20 to 30 years to develop a new variety once we start the breeding. And so we have a handful of good ones. You probably know about Honeycrisp. That's maybe our most famous child. That was 30 years from the time the breeding was done until it was released into the market. And the other thing, not only is it a very long process, but it's a very, I guess you'd say, intense process, because only 1 out of 10,000 of the trees that we develop over the course of several years is good enough to make it all the way through that process and be named and released. So by the time you see something like Sweet Tango behind me here, there's 9,999 that didn't make it. And so we're really very committed to sending you only the cream of the crop.
Ask the Arboretum Experts has been brought to you by the Minnesota Landscape Arboretum in Chaska, dedicated to enriching lives through the appreciation and knowledge of plants.